What is going on, gang? It is your boy Taco. Thank you for stopping by today, and we are back with some more League of Legends content for you guys. Before we start, I just want to say thank you for the continued support that I have received, even on these mini hiatuses that I've had to take. I want to take a second to thank each and every one of you for the support. Also with the condolences for my past family member. That means a lot to me, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys know, look, I'll go down a list of 3,000 of y'all and shout out everybody's names one by one if I have to. Other than that, man, we did the poll so far back, but I think the people that we got were Pyke, and then we also got Mordekaiser. And I know I've heard that Mordekaiser is like some of y'all's like favorite champion. Almost, I feel like I'm getting a similar love for him as the way that people were for Aatrox, where it's just like, this is a person that you have to know. I think I was looking at some stuff real quickly, and I think he had a rework, but I don't know if that rework was just his design or if it was his actual story. So if somebody wants to enlighten me on that, please feel free to. Nothing else to say, man. We're doing Pyke, and then we're going straight into Mordekaiser. Let's get it. All right. Before we start, I see there's a bunch of water and stuff going on. Anybody who's been watching the channel for a while, y'all know, for whatever reason, I just have an issue with animated water. It's something about that plunging sound, or just being submerged, and it's hard for me. So if I seem like I'm overreacting, that's all it is. But I know some of y'all have seen the other videos and seen when there's water incorporated in it, I lose my mind. So yeah, let's get to this. And I hope I think it has something to do with, you just don't know what's under, especially with games and stuff like that. You don't know what's under the water, and typically it's some type of monstrosity. So hopefully they don't submerge us deep, and then, you know. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's do it. I gotta turn it down. I can't. He's on the boat, so I'm chilling. Oh, he ain't even after you. You going to town on a boy that's in there, though, huh? Oh. Okay. I feel like he's not even gonna do you bad. You alright? Okay, no, maybe not. I'm sorry. I can't, bro. Yeah, see that? Nah, dog. Oh, that wasn't even too bad, man. I took the headphones off. I'm sorry, bro. I don't do well with water, bro. Alright. Oh, come on, bro. This is truly a fear of mine. Why? It's so weird, right? It's 55 seconds. All right. Oh.
I remember the day I died. And those who betrayed me.
Dude. Okay.
Yes, I see them. I see the faces of all who were there.
So some people did him wrong. Okay. Yo, chill, bro.
Familiar.
That's fire though. I don't like that sound of the. Nothing else pops out. I'm actually cheating to make sure no squid or some crazy thing pops out. All right, cool. Oh, not again. Not again.
The bottom of the ocean ain't no part of this world.
Okay.
Monsters lurk above the waves. Madness lurks below.
That's deep.
No one's been lower than me. I floated all the way to the bottom. Found there ain't none. Went too deep. Part of me's still down there. Swimming. The deep came back with me.
I kind of want to take a stab at breaking down just that first line, right? The bottom of the ocean is no part of this world, meaning obviously meaning there's two separate things going on, right? Or two different planes.
Monsters lurk above the waves.
He's saying the monsters lurk above the waves, right? He's saying, so reading in his bio, he was saying that he was wronged by some people that were his crewmates or partners and stuff like that. So I feel like that's him addressing them. The true monsters are above. There's other plays on that theme as well too, but I can't think of them at the moment.
Salt water flows through my veins.
That's fine.
Don't know where I end and the depths begin. I sank so deep there was no up or down. Bottom of the sea's the top of another world.
Oh, his
There's
lines
no
are
sunken
poetic.
seas. Sun don't shine here no more. The deeper I sank, the less I died.
The more he's waking by the deepness.
Spitting me right back out. I'm already dead. More death ain't gonna hurt.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
he's
was
twisted.
born where monsters die. I died where monsters are born. I know who I am. Mostly. My mind ain't all my own these days. Every kill makes the voices louder. And I love what they're screaming. Welcome to the abyss.
I understand why you guys recommend these type of characters for me, because if you've been watching the other ones, just these villains with that, even all the way back since Arcane, like Silco was my shit. Like I just love that, especially with what Riot does as far as making sure these characters aren't one dimensional and they're not just evil. They just have they have a lot of layers that go into them, and the way that they put things is very poetic. I almost want to say whoever wrote his voice lines is the same person who wrote that opening line for Silco. Y'all know which episode I'm talking about, where he's like sinking and all that stuff, and he was talking about being pulled from the depths. I guarantee it. I'm probably wrong, but that's what I feel in my heart. I would love to think that.
Welcome to the swimming city. The crew on the Pantera watched me get swallowed by a monster.
Right. This is what
The world saw me drowning and did nothing. Wait, I remember your face. You watched me drown. Yes, you were there. They said you ain't innocent. No one's innocent.
They said.
Hard to laugh.
Who is they? They said. Like, is he having one of those, like, is there another entity inside of him where he's actually speaking to something, or something's telling him these people have wronged you? And also when he's saying that, I remember you, is he actually remembering people who actually did him wrong? Or is he just saying humanity in general is wrong and he feels like he should kill everybody, or he has some type of mental illness going on with that?
After the hook through the cheek. Oh, look. Got a hook with your name on it. Killing feels like home. Finally quit kicking.
Oh,
Another name off the list. My
has a
kill
list?
list never gets shorter. Heard a lot of last words. Forgot them all.
no remorse.
Everyone's got a million apologies in them. We'll all be underwater soon. There's plenty of room for everyone at the bottom of the sea. We're already drowning. All we got to do is open our mouths and let the water in.
I missed the last line that I want to break down because this line was so good as well too. We're already drowning. All we have to do is open our mouths and let the water in, as in like don't resist. You know, everything that you feel that's, you know, impending down on you, just accept it. Something about kicking or something. I forget what the line was, but I wanted to take a stab at it too. But yeah.
Sleep. Yes, let the water fill you. No thrashing. Sleep.
He loves it.
Drink it in. Oh,
His voice actor is amazing too.
sink with me. People can drown pretty much anywhere. Everyone sinks till they don't know more. Krakens cry when you slice their throats. Heartbeats carry underwater. Gotta keep my hooks rusty. Harpoons hungry. I got friends everywhere, especially in the depths. Deep folk have a way with persuasion. Used to call them monsters, but they changed my mind.
Pyke's rising on my list.
You're not on my list yet. Keep it that way. Oh, wait. I wrote it on the back. Sink. Breathe the brine. Sink till you float. Float to the bottom. I look down at the world from the bottom of the sea. I want to watch the world drown.
Easily. His was short. His was really good though. Very poetic, and I love, of course, everything is a play on water and the depths, but they have such a good, I've already explained it, they have such a good team of writers that make these things just come to life. Alright, we're right back. I got cold. So I was looking at Mordekaiser and I'm seeing that he had a rework, right? And in that rework, the description says, watch how we develop Mordekaiser's brand new gameplay, visuals, and story. So I feel like this will knock out a couple of the things that I like to do anyways, and I can just do this and go straight into his voice line. So let's get it done. I know this is the guy that you guys are ready for. Y'all are saying y'all are saying he's him. So let's see what's going on with him.
Before we even start a project, we look at what exists and try to distill what about it do we want to keep.
I think for the players that main him, they still love Mordekaiser, right? Mordekaiser is iconic to the game.
He's like a walking fortress.
Unstoppable
It
wall of
smashes
metal.
people.
It's the fantasy of being this sort of Lord of Death.
From a visual
Oh, shit.
standpoint and the gameplay, I think there's a disconnect. Like, you see the splash, you kind of think you know what his playstyle is going to be.
And then in game, wait, am I a mage? Do I even use
Yeah.
my mace? And so in
Okay.
VGU, we really wanted to approach how do we make sure that through line is clean all the way while keeping at least the feelings and the elements and the things that those old players did like about the champion and bringing them forward.
When we pick a champion that we're ready to do a VGU on, we assemble a team that's a
VGU.
designer, a writer,
Visual
a narrative,
graphics, something?
and an artist that we call DNA. The DNA pod sits down and talks about like, how do we take the old pizza feet Mordekaiser and make him look like a modern champion, but still immediately recognizable as Mordekaiser.
We
Oh,
really wanted to
shit.
focus on the fact that he is this indomitable warlord who's able to crush his enemies and capture their soul for his own purposes.
Then Mordekaiser kind of captured their ghost.
He basically becomes a two-man army at that point. And though
Oh,
that
that's-
is cool, it doesn't
That's a little
really
broken,
fit
right?
with what somebody with a big mace wants to do. It
Okay.
still takes away from the thing that you want to do with him, which is to dominate people with Mordekaiser, not have Mordekaiser command someone else to dominate.
Okay.
In this particular case, I think you could represent Lord of Death anywhere on the kit, but the obvious spot to attack from is the ultimate. So it's with the ultimate that we're
Yeah,
like,
that
how
artwork
can we
looks crazy
create
as
this
hell,
story
too.
in League of Legends in a matter of seconds?
So Mordekaiser's current background, Mordekaiser is interested in seizing the souls of the living to help him build the afterlife that he was denied. So he's constructing
Okay.
his own death realm.
In terms
That's
of
pretty
gameplay, Mordekaiser can choose a victim to bring with him to the death realm, and they are cut off from their teammates completely.
So the Death Realm is just another interaction layer of the game. So I can't see anybody in the Summoner's Rift layer, and no one in the Summoner's Rift layer can see me in the Death Realm layer. So now all of the things about using my teammates, getting knockups or heals or stuns or all that stuff is gone. It's me versus Mordekaiser, Mordekaiser versus me.
Well, another thing we wanted to keep in mind too
Pretty
is
fly.
the opponent side of it. We didn't want this spell to just feel like a death sentence of Mordekaiser casts this on me, I just actually die and there's nothing I can do about it, which is why there's still a fight. There's really cool plays of flashing over a wall to get away from him, or if you are really crafty, kind of outsmart him, and having that goal can allow the enemies who get pulled into the Death Realm to still have a fighting chance.
If somebody is cold with him, that's overpowered. Because League of Legends, you play with teams, right? So if you're put into a one-on-one situation and you're not, you know, the flyers and the Mordekaiser that you run into is badass, you're like, bro, he's finna body me. I can see why he's a lot of y'all's favorites. If that's one of the reasons, I would think that is. Like, you can just technically turn anything into a 1v1 situation.
I feel like with the update, this is a great opportunity for us to sort of reintroduce League of Legends players to Mordekaiser.
And for the players out there who really, really like old Mordekaiser, my hope is that we have considered those players as much as we can, and that we have brought forward the best version of the champion that we can deliver to as many players as want to play it, like feeling like they get to be this Death Lord juggernaut.
The power of the mace smashing their opponent, and then the ability with that ultimate to say to your opponent, there is no escape from Mordekaiser.
Oh my god. Now that sounds like Pantera. Is that his theme? Is that his theme, bro? Hold up.
A few moments later.
Who the f is making this? The Iron Revenant. I'm for the comment. God damn. God. You hear the soul. Nah, he's tough. He's tough.
Once I suffered a mortal body. Now I am Iron Incarnate. Twice slain, thrice born. Death cannot hold me. I have bent the realm of the dead to my will. This world shall be next. Fools fear death. The strong wield it.
Fire. Keep going.
The world beyond blackened ichor filled a crumbling sky as souls withered to nothing. But I refuse to fade.
This is lit.
I carve my kingdom beyond from the ashes of nothing. No mortals, not even gods, will stop me from claiming what is mine.
Them saying that makes me believe like this is a champion. I have to go and look into his lore. He's probably battled some of the gods and other beings, and I wonder if he's slain a few. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
I alone am the bastion between eternal existence and oblivion. I march toward endless glory. My will is once again bound to iron. All mortals reek with the stench of decaying flesh. I stand eternal. The dead belong to me.
I wonder where he's. Man, I should have waited to watch that power level video, right? Because I watched the power level video, but now I'm getting all the champions. If I could go back and look, like, but I wonder where he ranks, like close to Thresh and stuff like that. I feel like he's similar to Thresh, but like a bigger bad compared to him.
The world has tried to forget my existence. Time to remind them why they fear.
Hell yeah.
I am surrounded by weak and petty souls, clinging to flesh. So many blunder on with a false sense of purpose. I shall sunder them from their lies. Death by my hand is a blessing. Flesh constrains, iron liberates. I sunder the natural cycle.
Flesh, what is it? Basically keeps you bound, and iron is liberating. Liberating in a sense of he is the embodiment of full iron, right? So he's liberated. He's like the full embodiment of freedom, but also people in their flesh are being held within, but he wields iron so he can liberate you as well too. It's like a double entendre. Like, I feel like I'm breaking down rap bars. This is crazy.
The ungrateful call me tyrant. The wise call me lord.
Yeah.
Some fear me, others worship at my feet. All will serve.
Pick your poison, but regardless, you'll bend to my will.
Incessant thrum of mortal hearts. Naive men pray to the gods. They will learn to pray to me.
I have to look one more time, really quick, because I just need to know where he ranks amongst the people. I'll cut this out the video. Okay, I had to go back and get a little history lesson. Oh shoot!
Death is my kindness. Resist or give in. Your end is the same. Nightfall hungers. Soon, nightfall shall feast. All shall serve the true Lord of the living and the dead. Let the screams begin. Bow before your damnation. Accept your demise. You are already doomed. Face your end. Forfeit your soul. You will be far more useful in death.
I like that, especially. I like that, especially because it's a play on what he does with people. Well, what he used to do with people when he killed them. He, you know, take them and control them and use them as his pawn, even though he doesn't do that exactly anymore.
Death does not tire. Submit. Bend to my will. Thus begins the slaughter. Yes. You were correct to fear. What I want, I take. None can escape me. Destiny, domination, deceit. In the end, I claim all.
Fire. There hasn't been one that's missed. Okay, these were great. That is a wrap on Pyke and Mordekaiser. I'm starting to get to a point where I can start ranking where these champions fall in line for me, right? And who I kind of lean towards the most. I think for sure Kindred and Aatrox right now are my two tops. And I think Pyke kind of really pushed himself up there too. Pyke was on some shit. I really enjoyed his a lot too. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for supporting the videos, and until we meet again, man.